Welcome to the November 17th, 2020 Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting. And I'm going to call the meeting to order. And I'm going to call for any additions to the agenda.
None here.
None here.
And I don't have an addition, but I'd like to move executive session up before new business, please. If that's okay. Okay, we need to read and approve the minutes of the November 3rd, 2020 regular meeting.
Make a motion.
Forego the reading and move for approval and post as necessary.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Correspondence says none. Citizen communication, this is the time during board meetings we set aside for any citizens that might want to communicate with the board concerning Fire District 6 issues. And as we've said previously, there's a place to type in questions over in the chat. And you can do that anytime during the meeting, and Chief Smith will let us know, and we will answer those questions as we have time. So if that's what you need to do if you want to communicate. Yes.
One thing real quick is we did have correspondence from Governor Inslee saying no more public meetings till at least December 6th.
That's true. Okay. Thank you. I see no committee reports, so we'll move on to the consent agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen. Chief's report, Chief Maurer.
The first in the Chief's report is the October 2020 overtime numbers. Total overtime for October was $94,465.22. The majority of that being shift replacement and called in overtime.
Go right ahead.
The October 2020 budget performance report for 6212, we anticipate that we should be at 83%. We have expended 71%. And for 6242, we anticipated we should be at 83%, and we've expended 84.1. There is no facilities project update for you tonight. As you know, the training tower opened last week. We're just getting the training division to finish up an SOG on it so we can start using it, but their initial burn went well. And all three commissioners were given a tour of the station, so we're up and running.
Thank you.
And those might fall off a little bit till Chief Newberry gets going again with Mackenzie.
Okay. Open.
So the COVID report as of yesterday, sorry, my computer's just a little bit slow. As of yesterday, we had 6,470 positive tests in Clark County, 80 deaths, and the rate of cases per 100,000 is 171.55. So it's picking up in our area as well.
287 yesterday, they said. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Chief Maurer, originally, didn't they have that broken down by zip code?
One of them that I would have put in your board packet. Do you think?
Yeah, from Cresta. Didn't they have it broken down by zip code?
I'd have to go back and look, Commissioner Collins. I can't remember if they did or not.
It just seemed to me that nobody in 98642 had died, and that's what I was watching.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look.
Okay, if you have it, that's great. But it's kind of what I'm, watching. The zip code and the deaths, and it's a lot to take in for anybody. But it doesn't make it any better. But it's like there's got to be some kind of news, in our immediate area that we serve. It's got to be broken down a little bit tighter than that, I would think.
Okay. I will look into it and see if I can find that for you.
Thank you.
So the next one in the chief's report is the hiring update. We did a pretty intense hiring process for lateral firefighters and paramedics. The candidates made the decision process very difficult for us, but we did have 5 paramedics and 5 firefighters, all lateral, that we gave conditional job offers to. So at this point, we won't do an entry-level test, but the caliber of people that we had come through the department was humbling, to say the least, that they were willing to leave what they currently had to come check out District 6. So I think our people do a good job of getting our name out there and a place they want to come to.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, it's humbling.
And the correspondence from Chief Schmidt was very good and very informative too. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else, Chief?
Nothing else for Chief's report.
Do you have any old business?
No, sir.
I don't think we do. With that said, at this point, we're going to go into executive session pursuant to RCW 42.30.110, subsection I, subsection G, to evaluate the performance of public employees. It is 6:08. We're anticipating 15 minutes, so we should be back at 15, 26. 26. Is that right? 6:26?
Are you using your fingers?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
It's now 6:09 by the clock here, so
I have
6:24.
6:09, 15 minutes.
6:24.
24? 24? Okay. We're back at 6:24. Thank you. So we're going to hang up. Welcome back, everyone. We met in executive session and we took no action. With that said, we are going to go on to new business. The WFCA 2021 Employer Application and Eligibility Contribution Form. And we just need a motion on that too.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And by the way, it didn't go up, which is really nice. And I will sign that tomorrow. And then resolution 2020-05, 2021 preliminary fire suppression budget.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution 2020-06, 2021 EMS budget, declaration of substantial need.
Move
Need
for
a
approval.
motion?
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Resolution 2020-07, increase in property tax, 1% collection, 2021 EMS budget.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Last one, resolution 2020-08, 2021 preliminary EMS budget.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, we have a quick claim, deed request. I don't know if Chief Maurer had a chance to bring you both up to speed, but feel free to do that, Chief.
I have not brought either Commissioner Pfeiffer or Commissioner Collins up to speed, but
Okay.
the original Station 62 property, so not the one where our current
Right.
station is, but the district had a water easement on it.
Uh-huh.
The owner is now selling that property, and they can't until the district releases that water easement. There's no need for it, and it's not functional. I sent this to Brian Snur, and he had no issues with the district terminating those rights and with the quitclaim deed that they presented.
Yeah, I read the material in the board packet, and
Yeah.
as well. Do you just need a motion then for that? Is that
We do.
Yeah,
We have to have a motion for that, yes.
okay? I'd like to make a motion to terminate the district's previous water rights to the property on 36th Avenue.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chris, if you read that, you might have noticed the realtor
I did.
that has it up for sale. It's the offer is from a nonprofit.
Oh, really?
Would be an interesting. They're looking at a 2 to 3 story facility for low income senior citizens right there.
Oh, at that property, yeah, I looked it up,
Yeah.
and it's actually just to the north of the old station facility, and
Right. It was not on the property of the old station. It was next door.
right.
There was a well there, and back in the day there was no hydrants, so they would fill up the fire engines off of that well.
Oh, okay.
Nice of them to let us do, and it's more than appropriate that we do this so that deal can close on December 1st. So
And you say that this will be a multi-story housing building, is that right?
that's what they would like it to be.
Okay.
Once it closes, it's zoned for it. Between 122nd and 127, there's a little strip there between 36th and the park
Uh-huh.
that is zoned. I believe it's neighborhood commercial.
Okay.
I think would allow them to do that. So it'll be interesting
Yeah.
as they move forward. They'll have to go there. They'll have to go to the county and go through pre-app and all that stuff. But
Right.
it's a nonprofit corporation that wants to
Wow.
build it. So that'll be interesting at best. So anyway, administrative contracts.
Okay. Alrighty. With that, I'd like to make a motion for Pat Kauflin to increase his hourly rate to $21 an hour.
So moved. Oh, second.
second? Oh, you seconded. Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 I'd like to make a motion for Arnie Kucha to increase his salary by 3%, as well as increasing sick leave cash out from 75% to 80% at the time of separation, with that money being placed in his VIBA.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Next, we have Dave Schmidtke. I'd like to make a motion to apply a 3% raise for Dave Schmidtke. I'd also like to add language to his contract to reflect the video production and social media work that he provides. In addition to that, we'd like to increase his sick leave cash out from the 75% to the 80% at the time of separation.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Next, we have Tina Mensinger. I'd like to make a motion to increase her pay by 6%, as well as adding the sick leave cash out increase from 75% to 80% at the time of separation.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Next, we have Assistant Chief David Russell. I'd like to make a motion to apply 1.2% COLA, additionally adding 20 hours of holiday leave to his accrual, as well as the sick leave cash out increase from 75% to 80% at the time of separation.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Next, we have Assistant Chief Dave Schmidt. Again, let's make a motion for a 1.2% COLA, the addition of 20 hours of holiday leave to his accrual, and a sick leave cash out increase from 75% to 80% going to his VIBA as well at the time of separation.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
And lastly, we have Assistant Chief Sean Newberry. I'd like to make a motion for a 1.2% COLA, the addition of 20 hours of holiday leave to his accrual, and the increase in sick leave cash out from 75% to 80% as well.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Lastly, we have Fire Chief Kristen Maurer. I'd like to make a motion to award a 1.2% COLA for her, as well as the addition of 20 hours of holiday leave to her accrual, and an increase in the sick leave cash out from 75% to 80% to her VIBA as well.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen. Very excellent job.
You're welcome.
Any other new business that anybody knows of? Hearing none, round table, good of order?
I have one thing. We just got word that President McCarty and Vice President Chris Bottomley will be stepping down from the local, from their current positions, not leaving the local. But we have really enjoyed working with them and appreciated their professionalism and our ability to disagree and our ability to agree. So they've just been really great to work with, and we're sad to see them step down.
So, are there positions being taken by Vancouver folks, or we're going to have District 6 people take their places, or how's that going to work, do you know?
I don't have I don't know yet how that's going to work exactly.
Okay. So labor management, our labor management would still be with District 6 people, I would assume. So
I'm not sure about that part either. I would hope so.
I would hope so. Okay. Anything else for the good of the order? Just like to say real quick that the board is unanimously pleased with staff. It's been a difficult year, and they've just done an excellent job for our personnel and the community. and hoping next year we can actually have some meetings in person and get the public in to see our new station in Samarkand. So, thank you, staff.
Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, we need to authorize November issuance of payroll warrants to Clark County Treasurer. Authorize November payroll direct deposit, Treasurer's check. Authorize November deposit of federal and FICA Med withholding Treasurer's check. Authorize pre-authorization invoice transmittals, and authorize payment of current bills.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I'm sorry, Chief Schmidt, did we get any questions or comments come in on chat?
No, we did not have any.
Okay. Thank you. With that said, everybody have a good evening and be safe. We're adjourned.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Bye.